2, 1. Hello, and welcome to the East Orange Thought of the Week. The thought this week comes from Luke chapter 2 and verse 52. And Jesus kept increasing in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and men. This is the summary statement of Jesus' young childhood and teenage years. He grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and men. This week we want to focus on Jesus growing in favor with God and men. You know, many times in today, our kids, we get the pressure and we feel the pressure that we have to please man and we have to be liked by men more than we have to be liked by God. And it's very easy to feel that way because the friends are the ones that we can see, or the co-workers are the ones that we can see, or the teammates are the ones that we can see, but we can't see God. And so therefore it feels like we have to please them and we want to find their favor more than we want to find God's favor. Jesus, from a young age, was about doing the will of his Father. You remember earlier in this chapter, right before, he's been left at the temple and he's sitting around and he's answering and he's asking questions with the teachers of the day. And his parents come back after they've lost him and they find him and they say, "What are you doing?" He says, "Didn't you know I must be about my Father's business?" The idea is he had his purpose, that he was working for his Father. He understood that from a young age, and he lived that his entire life. We need to recognize what our purpose is. Our purpose is to please God over man. But by pleasing God, some men will really like us. Some won't. Some will want to persecute us. Some will want to speak against us. But finding favor in the eyes of God is greater than finding favor in the eyes of man. Let's do what we ought to do and find favor in the eyes of God.